roaches, like a good amount of roaches or something. It does seem that banelings are out. So he's probably going to try and get a solid count of Zergling, Baneling, and Mutalisk, which is a very solid combination because DanTe isn't really going for mech. He's going for more of a bio type of build. You can see that these Mutalisks are still doing damage, harassing the supply depots, but really taking a lot of damage as well. Although this supply depot is burning down, DanTe does have to repair it. He doesn't seem to be repairing it, he's just building more supply depots instead. Oh, there you go, he is repairing it now. I didn't see the SCV coming from the natural. We can see that DanTe is muling, but really his economy is way behind GdR's. You can see that these Mutalisks are still coming around. This Zergling is in a really good spot, for a third. Banelings are here. They do have some... Oh, he's burrowing the Banelings. Ooh, I saw in the GSL 2 Banelings took out a solid group of 15 or 20 Marines that were clumped up and walked over the Banelings. Oh, because they can detonate while underground, and that is so deadly. I don't think... Yeah, there's no Raven at all for DanTe. And if he tries to move out and lands on these Banelings, they're going to do a ton of damage, especially against the Marines. If they can land under the Marines are gone. 2 Banelings will kill a Marine. If you look at their... Oh, you can't see their damage while they're burrowed. Are there any other Banelings on the field that we can actually look so I can show you their damage output? There we go. Their damage output is 35 versus light, 20 versus everything else. And 35 plus 35 is 70, which is a lot more than a Marine's health. But, oh, is this... Okay, so they're actually... So these Banelings are not going to be able to do anything in that position. It does seem... Oh, but if these Mutalisks actually draw the Banelings out... Oh god, DanTe is so close. DanTe is so close to getting hit by the Banelings. Oh, look at that. He's... Oh, the damage. The damage hurts. But, DanTe actually came off on the good side of that. If you look at what could have happened, he could have had all those damaged Marines just destroyed by those Banelings. Right now, he is pushing. He's gonna take out that. He did take that out. And right now, GdR is just pulling back, continuing to mass up. DanTe does have a lot. He's pulled back into the food count. He's now ahead in the food count as opposed to before. So he's playing well. And these Hellions will be able to take out that one Zergling. But here we do have a push. These these Hellions are actually going to be able to take out a lot of these drones. This DanTe is playing with his army. He did do a double pronged attack coming in from the natural and over there. But really, these Hellions have to move up. Look at all these units. But this amount of Mutalisks could probably take out all of this. The Banelings are going to try and get to the Marines. Oh god, they get to the Marines. And these Hellions and Marauders can get mopped up by these Mutalisks fairly easily. The Medevac is killed. And now DanTe is not in a great position. He did get some harassment done with the harvester count for a second. It's now 51 when it was close to 70 earlier on versus the 42 of DanTe. DanTe is now transferring probes. He does have a Thor out. The Thor will help against the Mutalisks, but well-controlled Mutalisks will actually beat the Thor. We can see that Overlords are just out here in the middle of the field, and these Zergers are trying to push in, but this is way too many for these Zergers to try and deal with. It does not seem that there are any more burrowed Banelings around, but these Mutalisks are going to make sure that there's no third base for DanTe. So at the moment, DanTe might actually end up getting starved out. If you look at some of his mineral patches, it's down as 300, as low as 300 in his natural, and close to mined out in his main. He does have 2 over 400, but really not that much. So DanTe is still staying defended. He's going to have to deal with these Mutalisks that are going to try and take out these SCVs that were trying to expand, or not expand, but secure the expansion. Right now they're building missile turrets, and this command center did complete, so we're going to see that go up. Right now there is some upgrades going on. Terran infantry armor is out. That means DanTe might actually have weapons already. Yep, he does have +1 weapons. And Carapace did just finish for these. Oh, look at the Banelings. That's a lot of Banelings. That's a lot of damage against those Marines. That means dead Marines. We can see the third is coming up for DanTe. He's getting the missile turrets because he does have a lot to fear from those Mutalisks. They've done a ton of damage this game. We can see that this hatchery is really close to dying. DanTe was almost able to take that out. If DanTe could just finish that off, that would be a fairly solid move. It's risky, but it can be done. The gold is now going up again for GdR, so trying to secure that. These Mutalisks are going to push out. Really good time to expand is when you're actually putting pressure onto your opponent. And he's going to come in. He actually is going to be able to take out these missile turrets because they're in a bad position to get repaired. DanTe actually needs to burrow those supply depots to get the surrounds on his own missile turret in order to actually allow it to rebuild well, not rebuild, but to recover from the attacks from Mutalisk. DanTe did pull back his army for that, and we do have burrow banelings again, 2 banelings, just because that's the minimum amount to one-shot Marines. They do a lot of damage. DanTe does not have ravens or anything to spy. He's just building medevacs from a unadd-on starport. It's probably not English, but I don't think it really matters. And double expansion coming from GdR. He now has half of his map. Really a triple expansion because all his hatches went down several times. He's just trying to spend his money. You can see that, oh, DanTe didn't repair the missile turrets. He's got to repair. Oh, it's just too many meters, doing way too much damage. Now DanTe's really got to retreat. His planetary fortress is in danger, and a lot of SCVs died from the splash damage from the Mutalisks there. We can see that GdR is in a solid macro position. He's really keeping DanTe enclosed in his base. DanTe is only just now starting to really be able to use his third. He's been forced to throw down a lot of turrets that you wouldn't want to build, and DanTe is in a sticky spot. The longer this game goes on, it will be more in GdR's favor. His macro just seems to be so powerful, and he's even morphing his hive now. I'm curious if he's going to go for either broodwars, because he does have the spire up already, or for ultralisks. So now all these 3 bases are up, and DanTe is still pinned onto basically 2 mining bases. But oh, the Mutalisks are back. The Mutalisks are back. They're doing a lot of damage, taking out the supply depots. This one is burning down. It's going to die. Yep, there, it's dead. And DanTe has been forced to stay in his base for so long now. These mutas are doing so much damage. DanTe's even supply blocked too. And right now, the GdR's macro is he's just completely maxed. He could just sacrifice his army, just kill everything from DanTe's, and then just make a new one almost immediately. We can see that the hive is getting closer to done. It'll be done in about 20 seconds. We have... I don't think he's really using infestors right now because the production tab, he can't really produce much. He just produced a bunch of roaches. And oh my god, look at the baneling count. This is ridiculous. Jesus Christ. He's got 60 or so banelings, if I'm doing my math correctly. Yes, 62 banelings. He's sitting at changing. He's going to see this attack. But DanTe, he's going to have a hard time destroying this army. That baneling count, if it just encloses into this army, it's going to do so much damage. And, oh my god, my computer can't handle all the explosions. This is ridiculous. These banelings are getting complete surround to all these guys. The Marines are still somehow alive, but they're getting destroyed. These roaches are going to kill these Thors, but oh, really good save on the Thors for DanTe. Just pulling up all his Thors into the medevacs, and he's going to try and hold his front now. He does have some bio army here, but really, this baneling count just might be too much. DanTe's really got to start using these Thors. One of them is really close to dying, but these roaches are going right into the main. They're going to do a lot of damage, take out a lot of the buildings from DanTe that he cannot afford to lose. Right now, GdR's just production is so strong that it doesn't really matter what he's going to do at this point. He will always have a maxed army. Look at him right now. He's lost a lot of units, and he's still over 190. He's almost at 200. He's got a lot of Zerglings coming in, and it doesn't seem that he even needs to use his hive tech. He's just continuing to bring in units. He's got the hive up, and just look at this. He's just completely decimating the main and natural of DanTe. So DanTe is really hard pressed to defend this. He's being forced to pull SCVs. These Zergs are going to come in, and this has got to be GG from. Yep, there's GG from DanTe. Really solid game. And now GdR has emerged victorious 2-1 over DanTe, and we got more games coming up. Thank you for watching. Links for both teams below.